What is up, everybody? Headlocks and Hot Packs back up in this thing. What's happening? Sorry, I was listening to some Drake recently. I'm not really sure why. Welcome back, everybody. Today we are checking out a recent, I guess I can't call it a lot. A recent little stash of things I picked up from the LCS, and we've got a new wrestling room addition, which we will check out that first, and we are, of course, going to be checking out some baseball cards today, so stick with us. Here's the first purchase. Bam Bam Bigelow. It's always hard to fit these on the whole screen. Mattel Elite WWE Legends. I definitely like the Legends series. I found this at Target. These are pretty hard to find retail. You can see the box is a little bit crushed there, but not too bad. There was a bunch of Bam Bams, and as you can see on the back here, Scott Hall. This is Wolfpack Scott Hall. That's also part of Series 11 here. This is a ECW Bam Bam, by the way. The Scott Hall was also at Target, but I've already got a Razor Ramon Pop and a signed Razor Ramon Defining Moments, so I skipped out on Scott Hall, and I'm stoked to add Bam Bam, my first Bam Bam, to the wrestling room. I'd love to get my hands on the Hasbro Bam Bam, but of course, that's a fairly expensive one, and it's hard to find those Legends retail, like I said, so definitely happy with that pickup there. I also went to the LCS, as I mentioned, excuse me, and we're going to have a run of some baseball cards coming up here. Pardon me. And the first item, you can see it's got an 84 Fleer box, but 82 Donruss. It says that this is a complete set. I did not really go through it or anything like that. I just kind of took the owner of the LCS's word for it. You can see some of the cards on here. 82 Donruss will be looking for another Ripken rookie, Lee Smith as well. We saw those two guys rookies in our 82 Fleer vending box. This was $10 for this, so for a possible 82 Donruss complete set, $10 is a pretty good price. We are saving that for another day. Our next vintage baseball pickup, 96 Collector's Choice. You can see the kid there on the box. I'm hoping this isn't too badly bricked up. 60 additional cards in here, 790 card set. There's not really any good rookies in here, but we're always trying to grab some Griffies, so we also will be checking this one out as well in a soon to be video, I guess, future video you could say. And that will bring us to what we have on tap for today. Another unopened, or opened wax box, pardon me, 81 Donruss. Again, this is supposed to be a complete set. Let's drop the camera down here since we're going to be going through this box today. Mike Schmidt on the cover there. The best rookie in here is going to be Hall of Famer Rock Reigns. And then there's also some, I guess, lesser names, quote-unquote. Mookie Wilson, Jeff Reardon has a rookie, random names like that. I'm also going to be looking for the Danny Ainge rookie card because I love the Celtics. And then any other Hall of Famers in here we can find, as well as Red Sox for the Red Sox PC. So let's see if this is in fact a complete set of 81 Donruss. Here's the checklists. 600 card set. Looks like these might be, looks like the checklists aren't numbered actually. I was going to say, I wonder if these are in number order. You can already see, looks like they've been somewhat collated. Not sure how good a shape these will be in, but again, just like the 82 Donruss one there, this was only $10, so couldn't pass on it. Here's a look at the design. This is my first time getting to check out some 81 Donruss, so Mike probably should have worn a different color under that uniform, I would say. But again, we're going to be looking for the Rock Reigns rookie card. So far, most of these are in pretty good shape. There's our first Hall of Famer there. Obviously, cameras weren't as good back then as they are now, so the photo makes Mike Schmidt look about as red as his Phillies cap there. First Hall of Famer. Pretty cool design here for 81 Donruss. Fairly simple, but we love the vintage stuff, and like I said, a box of 81 Donruss is pretty pricey, so $10. Here's our first Red Sox. $10 for the possible complete set. I can't pass on that. Here's the first one of those rookies I mentioned. There is the Mookie Wilson rookie card, and that one is in fairly nice shape. You can see it looks like there's a little bit of something on the front there, but a decent Mookie Wilson rookie card. We'll set that off on to the side or on screen here. Can't speak today. I don't know what's going on with me. Joe LaFave, Bobby Maddock. There's the Danny Ainge. Sweet. Of course, we found Ainge in 82 Fleer, so we will add another Ainge Blue Jays card, his rookie. I might just stick that in with the rest of my Celtics cards. Maybe. I don't know. Not sure yet. Rick Russell, Bruce Sutter, another Hall of Famer there. Kind of looks a little Dustin May-ish with his hair sticking out the sides. Probably will be a lot of interesting photography in here as well. A lot of Cubs here in this back end. Dick Tidrow. I believe Kent Herbeck, I think, has a rookie in here as well. And Doug Corbett. Seeing all those twins there made me think of that. Kent Herbeck. I'm just going to grab a random stack here. I'm not going to bother trying to keep these in any kind of sequential order. Bobby Bonds. There's Barry's dad. Tommy Herr. Keith Hernandez. Jeff Burrows. George Foster. Big Red Machine. There's a nice Johnny Bench. Rick Monday. Brother of Jeff Tuesday. I obviously don't actually know that for sure. Don Sutton, another Hall of Famer there. Steve Garvey. Looks like Donruss kept some of the teams together. Rod Carew, like there's a nice little run of Angels there. And then it looks like some other things are randomly mixed in, so I don't know, perhaps this is not actually all in sequential order, but it is at least close anyhow. Ed Farmer. Those White Sox jerseys are hideous. Mike Scott. I don't know if anybody disagrees with that or not. I think they're pretty ugly looking. Mickey Klutz, Lou Piniella for the Yanks. Tommy John. Greg Nettles. Let's see, we should have a George Brett. There he is. Good old George Brett. And that is not my camera out of focus. That is the original photo being out of focus. Bob Horner. Win Remerswall. Is this going to be our Red Sox run? Tom Bergmeyer. There's Eckersley, the Hall of Famer. Glenn Hoffman. And then there's a nice Carl Yastrzemski towards the end of his career there. Pretty clean looking, yeah. Some of these are super sharp. Bill Gullickson, I think that's his rookie card. Gary Carter there. We should have a nice Hall of Fame pile by the end of this box. Here's the Brew Crew. Ron Hassey. Mike Hargrove, I think that's his rookie. Of course, he'll go on to manage the Indians. Roy Jackson. Lee Mazzilli. A lot of names in here that I'm not familiar with. Steve Carlton. I was not born until 85, so a lot of these guys I never saw play. John Mayberry, Richie Zisk. Talk about being out of focus. Holy cow, Jim Kern. Bump Wills. Dave Smith, that is a rookie. I only know that because I did take a look at the checklist before doing this video. Joe Morgan, another Hall of Famer there. Omar Moreno. I think should be a Stargell in here. Manny Sanguian. And there we go. There's a nice Willie Stargell. So, and Mike Schmidt, back-to-back Hall of Famers. Here's some pretty off-centered ones for the Tigers. For $10, there's the Bird, Mark Fidrich. I'd say this box was worth it in my estimation. Alan Trammell, pretty early in his career there. Raleigh Fingers. And then another early Hall of Famer card, Ozzie Smith. So not too shabby. Random Bobby Mercer just chilling on top of the box somehow there. Pete Vukovich, be careful how you say that name. Might get yourself in trouble. Same with that one. Brian Asselstein, I suppose. Ken Griffey Sr. Another Johnny Bench there. Dave Concepcion. So some nice names for sure. Dusty Baker. I'd be willing to bet that this is indeed the complete set. Bob Welch, rookie card. Another Steve Garvey for the Dodgers that time. Which I think we saw one of the Dodgers on the other one. Just a different photo. Frank Tanana, Fred Patek, I guess. Second Rod Carew there. I didn't realize that there was multiples of some players. I did not inspect the checklist that deeply. Of course, at this time, there was no Series 1s and Series 2s. There's the Jeff Reardon rookie card. Frankie Tavares. Everything at this point all came out in one series, so if you were chasing, say, the Rock Reigns rookie card, there's a Fergie Jenkins. There certainly was no guarantee you were going to find it out of, you know, if you only bought like one wax box. So I guess in order to find everything, buying a set is definitely the way to go. Dave Parker and Bert Blyleven. Some people still love those old school Pirates hats. Willie Stargell wearing, I'm not sure what that hat is. There is Pete Rose in the Phillies days. Dan Petrie, Jack Morris. Tons of Hall of Famers in here. Excluding Pete Rose, of course. Dave Cash, Mike Heath. And here's a nice Henderson, very young Ricky Henderson. His first stint with the Oakland Athletics. For moving on, there's a nice Eddie Murray as well. Moving on to the Yankees and then returning to the A's in the late 80s. Another Pete Rose. Photo variation. Not really. These days, I guess that would be a... They would do it as a photo variation, most likely. Or they would put one Pete Rose card in Series 1 and put the other in Series 2. That's what we see out of Topps these days. And we'll probably continue to see for the next 5 years. Louis Tion on the Yankees. I don't like seeing that. Oscar Gamble. There is Mr. October. Reggie Jackson. As I itch my eye. Ron Guidry. I thought that was going to be another Reggie Jackson there. Clint Hurdle. Another future manager there. Dan Quisenberry. John Wathan. Chris Chambliss. Fred Lynn. So here's another Red Sox run. Mike Torres. Jerry Remy, the Rem Dog. And another Yaz. Very nice there. Roland Office. Andre Dawson. We should see... or we might see the reigns in here. There's the Spaceman, Bill Lee. And no Rock Reigns just yet. Reggie Cleveland, Jim Gantner. There is Paul Molitor. Those kind of like baby blue Milwaukee Brewers unis. The future Cleveland Guardians there. That's still gonna take some getting used to calling them the Guardians. Just because they were called the Indians for so long. Got probably 3 or 4 more handfuls here. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this look at 81 Donruss. Can't beat it for $10. I will say that over and over again. Jack Clark there. If you are enjoying this look, please hit that thumbs up button down below. And as always, subscribe to the channel, Ted Simmons, if you haven't subbed yet, so you don't miss out on this future baseball we've got coming up. Jay Johnstone. Oh, somebody was stuck behind him. Almost missed you there, Manny Mota. Steve Yeager, Ron Say. Where is that Tim Raines? Just as I expected, there's a lot of, I guess not unusual photography, just time period stuff. Like, looks like he's wearing a trash bag under his uniform there on Floyd Bannister. Who did we drop? Larry Cox, Sparky Lyle, Ted Cox. I wonder if he was related to Larry. Careful saying that name as well. I'm not even gonna give that one a go. Rusty, you know what's. Funny stuff there. Mike Jorgensen, Tug McGraw, Tommaso Garcia. I haven't really seen any of the other, I guess, rookies that I remembered. Bob Boone, Nolan Ryan, not too bad there. You can see it's definitely off-center, top to bottom for sure. Art Howe. Like, I know there's like a John Tudor rookie in here. Kent Tekulve, Dale Berra, and then Bill Madlock. The last one there. Probably have, I guess, 3 more stacks. There's the Bob Walk rookie card. There was one of the ones that I had mentioned. Some Blue Jays here. Ernie Witt. Jim Norris. Very unusual looking Texas Rangers uniforms too. A lot of people loved the baby blue, I guess, back then. That's my favorite color. I call it Carolina blue. Like there's Joe Niekro. Like the UNC Tar Heels. That's the shade of blue that's my favorite. John Candelaria. Phil Garner. Speaking of future managers, Pete Rose is 3 cards in this set, apparently. Sparky Anderson, Al Cowens. Tigers all ended up mostly pretty off-centered. Lance Parrish. And there is Lou Whitaker, baby-faced Lou Whitaker. Looks super young there. Dave Winfield for the Pods. Again, we got a pretty healthy Hall of Fame stack there. I know I keep calling it a Hall of Fame stack, even though Pete Rose is in there. Tippy Martinez, Jim Palmer gets added to the Hall of Famer stack. There is Yogi Berra, coach card. Dave McKay, Rupert Jones, and second Reggie Jackson. Goose Gossage. Back-to-back HOFers there. Willie Randolph, Pete Lecoq. No jokes necessary. Frank White, the Frank Rizza, another Hall of Famer there for my Sox PC. Jim Rice. Steve Renko, Dick Drago, and Carlton Fisk. Tony Perez. Alright, here comes some more Spos, which is where we should see Tim Raines eventually. Phil Niekro for the Hall of Fame pile. Gorman Thomas. And Robin Yount, loaded with HOFers here in this box. So again, I'm assuming that this is indeed the complete set. It Sure looks like it. We haven't seen any doubles either. Another Reggie Jackson there. Bucky Dent, otherwise known as Bucky Effin Dent in my part of the country, New England. Glenn Hubbard. Dwight Evans with no stash. There is the John Tudor rookie card. Bob Stanley. And Rick Burleson. So definitely got the Sox team set. Tony Bernzard. Still no Tim Raines. We do have another handful to go after this, however, so perhaps it is playing hide-and-go-seek in there. More Indians here. Jerry Dibzinski. Probably butchered that. Dale Murphy. Butafusco. Vita Blue. John Lemaster. Red Schoendeist. George Hendrick. Nice throw there on Silvio Martinez. Bobby Cox. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a photo of him with not gray hair. Tom Seaver. A little bit of stickage here. So these cards have definitely, Cincinnati Reds, Tom Seaver again. These cards have definitely been in this box for quite some time. There's Tommy Lasorda. Rick Sutcliffe. Davey Lopes. Jim Fregosi. Don Baylor. Lots of these guys either were managers, ended up being managers in my lifetime. Carney Lansford. Don't think he ended up being a manager, not that I recall. Bake McBride. Bruce Boakty. Tony La Russa, speaking of managers. Steve Trout. Didn't we already see a Steve Trout? I feel like we may have. Alright, last stack here. This is where the Tim Raines rookie should be. As I rifle through the filler there, just to make sure there's no straggler cards hanging out on the side of the box. Another Red Sox there. Butch Hobson. Keith Smith. And there we go in the last stack. So I called it. There is Rock Raines, Tim Raines rookie card. That one is pretty freaking sharp. Definitely off-centered, as you can see there, left to right. But super sharp corners on that one, so definitely a nice one for sure. There's George Brett and Rod Carew. Jim Cott. Not sure that we really missed anybody. Denny Martinez. Actually, we didn't see the Kent Herbeck, so possibly that's an 82, or it's going to be here. I think that might be 82, so I may have been wrong on that. Mickey Hatcher. Preston Hanna. Again, last few cards here. Jim Tracy, I think he was a manager as well. Bo Diaz. Barry Bittner. Some of these names I completely would butcher, so I'm not even going to try. There's Steve Howe, Bob McClure. That's an easy one I can pronounce. Terry Crowley, Joe Torre. Tons of managers in here. Rance Mullenix. Dave Roberts. Again, last few cards here. We did see the Mookie Wilson. That was like pretty early in the box here. George Brett MVP. I think it looks like the same exact picture they used for his other, I guess, base card. They're all base cards. His regular, I suppose. Lenny Randall. Yvonne DeJesus. Bill Buckner. Super bushy Bill Buckner. Whose chest hair seems to be going all the way up to his chin. Shave that down, son. Steve Carlton, Cy Young winner. Billy Martin. Of course, most known for his days with the Yankees. Don't think I even need to mention that. Crazy looking Sammy Stewart there. Another Jim Palmer. Can we get doubles of that too? Possibly. Gaylord Perry. And then the last card. Bobby Brown, not to be confused with the singer. So again, for $10, I cannot complain about this. It does appear to be the complete set. We found the Reigns rookie card. These are the three best in my opinion. Also the Danny Ainge rookie card and Mookie Wilson as well. So again, no complaints on this. I would venture to say, since this one seems to be complete, that the 82 Donruss one probably will be as well. We will split those up though. The next cards we will check out will be the 96 Upper Deck Collector's Choice before we get to the 82 Donruss. So that's it for this edition of Headlocks and Hot Packs. Hopefully everybody enjoyed it, and we will catch everyone in a few days.